Good morning. I'm Abby. I'm TopKnot Stitcher, and I'm here today to talk about Nashville Market some more because we did this a few days ago. If you didn't see it, it's on my floss tube where we just kind of window shop through Nashville Market and talk about all of the amazing, wonderful new releases that are coming soon. I'm getting my bangs trimmed on Friday. Don't worry. There we go. Um, and there's so much coming to market. I think since we last talked, we've added like 100 items for pre-order. So hopefully this video helps you take a look at what is available and helps you kind of narrow down what in the world you need in your stash, because I have like 450 items listed for pre-order, and if you're trying to choose 5, that's really hard. Even if you're trying to choose like 20, that's really hard. I don't know how. I don't know. So far I've picked one for sure thing. We'll talk about it today. And everything else I'm just like, I can't even, there's so much goodness. So I won't go into great detail about the Nashville pre-order process and how I do things in my shop. You can see that in the first like 10 minutes of my last video. I talk about it a lot. But quick highlights, if you go to topknotstitcher.com/market24, you can see everything that I have available for pre-order in my shop. As of this point, it is Tuesday, February 20th, so market is in like 9-10 days, which is crazy. And I pretty much have everything listed for pre-order that's going to be listed for pre-order. So if you've been waiting to place your order, this is pretty much the time to do it if you want to place a pre-order before market. And placing that pre-order means that you can get your goodies as quickly as possible. It helps me prepare and buy enough in my own pre-orders. It helps me make my shopping list for the actual market weekend itself. And it also, by extension, pre-orders help the designers so that they know how much of each chart to bring. And they know, oh boy, better get some more of that one printed up because people are loving it. And I think that's it. Pre-orders are great. I don't have a cutoff for pre-orders. You can, as long as it is available for sale in my shop, that means I will be able to get it for you. I don't take pre-orders for things that I'm not confident about being able to get. And yeah, that's that. If you've already placed a pre-order, or if you want to place one now, but you think you might have some other things you want to add later, that's fine. You can place your order as normal, and I will be sending the extra shipping as a store credit when your order ships. So I'll put it all together into one beautiful, glorious Happy Mail package. And then I'll send you an email after it ships. I'll send you an email that says like, here's your $5 of TopKnot credit. Hooray, happy shopping, happy stitching, market is on its way to you, etc. You can do that until February 28th. And after that point, I'll do it whenever I can, but things get a little bit crazy in the chaos of market shipping. So I can't guarantee it, but I will definitely try. And you might be asking, Abby, if everything is listed for pre-order right now, then why would I need to place another order after the 28th? Well, during market weekend, I will be purchasing lots of goodies that are not available for pre-order. So that includes fabric, including Fiber on a Whim, Fox and Rabbit, Forbidden Fiber Co., Needle Bling. They've got new colors. Fox and Rabbit has new colors. I just said that. Lap and Loops. I don't know if she has new colors or not, but her fabrics are gorgeous, and I'm excited to buy more of them. I sold out of those super quickly last year and did not reorder with urgency, and I regret it. There's new floss colors from Weeks Dye Works and Gentle Arts. You can already pre-order the new classic color works, and they're really beautiful. There's other goodies. There's other surprise patterns, like Stitchy Pros will have another pattern for us, and I forget who else. There are just lots of fun things, lots of fun discoveries. There's all the stuff that I don't have listed for pre-order, but maybe once I see the models, I'm going to be like, get that into the shop right now. So you'll want to keep an eye on the site that weekend and beyond, and on my Instagram is where I'll post as I'm listing new stuff. TBD how much of it will get listed during the weekend versus directly after the weekend. We're just going to see how it goes. Who knows? Let's just take a look at cross stitch. Yesterday, a few days ago, we left off looking at counting. We were about to look at counting puddles. There we go. Okay, let's put me over here. That was better. So Counting Puddles is a newer designer. This is her first time at market. I'm super excited to meet her in real life. And she has, I think, 6 new designs, including this adorable little cozy little cottage. Look at these mice and their pumpkin. And she just does such cool stuff with texture and movement in her designs. She does a lot of backstitching over like backstitching and specialty stitches over top of stitching. So you get like a really cool dimensional effect. Look at that little apple. She uses like the motifs as shading. It's just cool. It's so cute. And I'm pretty sure I have this frame. So maybe that needs to happen. I don't know. Um, you'll see this one just real quick into how I do market pre-orders. Um, this one says may ship late, and that means there's something. Oh, I haven't added it to the description yet. Whoops. Basically, I've already sold out of the charts, this chart that I pre-ordered with Counting Puddles. Now I know she's going to have extras. In the chance I can't buy them before it sells out during market weekend, she'll ship it to me later. So if you buy something that says may ship late, it just means you're looking at a couple week delay from the rest of your market goodies. And depending on what else is in your order, you may get a partial shipment. You may wait until all of that is ready. Excuse me, ready to ship. Does that make sense? Email me if it doesn't make sense. Okay, so that's Cozy Little Cottage. There's not, oops. Let's go back this way. Okay. There's maybe like 5 charts that's happened with so far, but I'm about to place a lot of my designer pre-orders. So this is the time to place your order if you want to not have to worry about that at all, because I wouldn't want to worry about it. I'm honestly sad I made you worry about it all this morning because it's my problem. It's not your problem. Okay, this is Very Good Day. Look how cute it is. Look at that. Like, I don't like doing backstitching, but it just adds so much. It's worth it. The little bear in a little bush. I live in California, so like bears are like a thing. It's on all of our, like, it's on our flag, it's on all the stuff. Luckily, I don't live where there are actually bears, because that would be terrifying. Something else I really enjoy about Counting Puddles is most of her work is done in DMC. Not everything. This one is. This is, and just on a Zweigart linen. This is Snail Song. Look how cute and happy he is. Look at his little treble clef shell. Are you kidding? Her work makes me so happy. She is probably, this is the room I am most excited to go into, not only to meet Lindsay, but to be able to like see this with my own eyeballs. This is Songbird Serenade, and you get both of the charts in one pattern. And again, like, just look at the dimension and the texture and the movement. I keep saying those same words. Probably more words can apply, but I just think it's extraordinary. And again, I think that is stitched all in DMC. Yep. And just on a Witchell linen. Okay, this is my favorite of her new releases. This is Brew Crew. Get it? Look at that little, even though he's not an orange cat, as we've talked about, that little black cat and his little tiny witch hat that matches her witch hat. And again, the like, you can just like, you can like feel this piece. You know what I mean? Oh, I just think it's so cool. Look at the little crow on the brim of her hat. Oh, I love it. Did we look at Counting Puddles last time, or did we stop after Counting Puddles? I think we stopped right before, but I think I've just stared at these so much. They're so familiar. Okay, so this is also just all in DMC. This is a modern botanical wedding sampler. It's beautiful. It's honestly not too far off from the color palette of my own wedding bouquet. The dried up version is back there, but it's just brown. Is this not beautiful? I love it. I love I love seeing more modern wedding samplers in the world. And this is also something that, depending on your level of comfort in customizing colors, would be really fun to customize for someone, or your own bouquet. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I can't stop staring at it. And you got a little bit of like white work to fill out the background there. Oh man, I can't wait to see that in person. I wonder what her husband's name is. I'm gonna guess Mark. I actually think it's probably Michael, but I want it to be Mark for some reason, so I'll find out. Okay, next up we have 8 new colors of threads. Nope, that's 6. Let's take a sip of coffee. 6 new colors from Dinky Dyes. I am so excited about these. If you've never stitched with them before, Dinky Dye silks are lovely. They're 8-meter skeins, 6-strand silk. They are really affordable for what they are. So it's $5 for an 8-yard skein of silk, which is a good price as far as silk goes. And they're just so smooth and silky and luscious. And these new colors all look pretty like solid, like you're getting very subtle variegation in them. But they have some colors with some more intense variegation. Um, but I like that it's not like every color super variegated, right? You can have some nice, really nice, solidish, solid colors. So our new colors this year are Cardinal Blush, Burnt Orange, Shortbread Fern, and Sandstone. So you can get them in a pack of 6, so you get one of each of the new colors. I don't have them available individually yet, but if you're interested, let me know and I can pick some up for you because I think I want to stitch everything in that burnt orange. That's orange. Okay, let's talk about praiseworthy stitches. They're another one. They always have some fun surprise stuff in their room. Last year they had a couple little ornament kits. Um, Maybe not all of them were a surprise, but they had one that was like this cute little witch. It was adorable. I wish I had bought more of them and I wish I had kept one for myself, but I did not. But they have this cool stacker series. So this is a stack of Biscornu type designs, and they're held together by a vintage spool. I have one in the shop, but it's very buried, so I'm not going to show you. And so charts that are purchased at market come with the vintage spool. So you get a free vintage spool essentially. And so it's this like big long wooden spiky thing that you can then put your Biscornus. I mean, I don't know if it's technically a Biscornu, but this, it's like this little 3D pillow thing, right? Anyway, and then I stack it, and then having it on that instead of just like sewn together means you can also like twist them around and see all the different sides. So this year it is a cute little sunflower scarecrow dude. He is adorable. Last year, I guess I might have one left, but because I definitely have a spool left. Nope, I don't have it left. Okay. Last year was a snowman. They've got a couple others. They're fun. I'm excited to see the model of that one. And then they have another massive, beautiful piece for us. This is Sleigh Ride. That's as big as our photo's gonna get. There we go. I love all the little details, all the little ice skaters, and the little horse. Is that a horse or a reindeer? One more looks like a reindeer is pulling their sled. I don't know, but it's very cute. Or their sleigh, excuse me. And maybe they're not really ice skaters, but it looks like they could be ice skaters. I don't know. I just know it's cute, okay? And you got Santa, of course, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 reindeer plus a Rudolph. Love it. And then they tend to do a lot of really fun little kits. A couple of them I do not have listed for sale because they come in like cute but challenging to ship packaging. So I did not list everything that you might see available other places. You'll have to go to another shop for those. So sorry. But I did list, obviously, this super cute little petite Quaker drum. And your kit is going to come with linen floss ribbon, fabric. I'm guessing that means like the finishing fabric for the bottom and finishing discs. Interesting. They're also doing a class at market. I wonder if I could still sign up for it. No. But they have instructions to help you learn how to finish a drum. And also, here's the thing. I finished one drum before and it was kind of big and it was a model and it was very scary and I did not do it as well as I wanted to. A little petite drum sounds like a much better way to learn. maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it was easier that it was bigger. Who knows? But you can learn yourself for this cute little Quaker drum. Okay, next up we have Romy's Creations. Romy is from Italy. She is hilarious. She has rainbow hair, and I love her tremendously. And she always she has so much. Hers is another really happy room that I love to be in. It's full of color. She does her own hand-dyed threads, and so most of these patterns, if they're not stitched in DMC, they're stitched in DMC and her own threads, or just her own threads. So there are thread packs available. If you're interested in a thread pack, order sooner than later because she's got to come from Italy, and you don't want to run out. So this is the 4th of July pin book. It's super cute. So she gives you a little look into the front, the back, and the insides. And then you get a little bonus like fob pattern to go with it as well. And so for this chart, I have the chart available, obviously, as well as a thread pack. And then you can also get a set of these little 4th of July pins. How cute is that little star? Amazing. Romy also has an Easter pin book, needle book, I guess is what it's called. And look how cute, Easter needles and pins and the little bunny fob. And then again, you can get just the chart, you can get the thread pack, and then you can get a set of 2 little bunny pins. And I think the colors are just random. Yeah, okay. So out of those 6 colors, you would get 2 of them. Look at the back of this little fob. Oh, stitched with love. I love it. There's also a Christmas needlebook and a Halloween needlebook that came out in previous years that I'm pretty sure I still have in stock. Okay, and then this year she has this little snowman, little 3D snowman series. This seems to be more and more of a trend. I don't know if it's a trend in cross stitch or just a trend for market, but finishing things in the shape of the thing. So like this is a little snowman shaped small. And then Stacey Nash, of course, has some animal crackers. We'll get to those maybe today, maybe not. And Kathy Barrick has little cookie cutter designs. So they're like shaped, they're like little, like a little like house shaped pillow 3D thing. Satsuma Street has these funky chickens that are little chicken shapes. Well, they're kind of just little like 3D triangle things, but they're chickens. Who else? I think Tiny Modernist has some little rabbits. I forget if anyone else does. Maybe we'll find out, but it's like a thing this year at market. I'm excited about it. Like maybe I could be adventurous. Okay, so anyway, we have Snowman Winter, super cute. He's stitched in Romy's floss. You can also get a floss pack. We have Snowman Autumn. Oh, and he's got an autumn scarf. Cute, also in Romy's floss. Snowman Summer, look at him surfing. His little sunglasses. And then Snowman Spring, that's probably my favorite one. Just hanging out in the spring. Okay, and then Romy also has this like Halloween series of animals in costumes. So this is Sharkshind. They all have difficult pun names. But look at the little dachshund, but he's a shark. He's dressed up as a shark for Halloween and he's on his little surfboard. It's so cute. And so you can get the chart, you can also get the thread pack. And then Romy does scissor fobs often. And so this year she's got a snowman scissor fob that goes along with those snowman series. She's got this I Heart Dogs one that could go along with the Sharkshind. Sharkshind. I guess it's Sharkshind. See, they're hard to say. And then a little cat fob because there's also a cat pattern. So those are available on a different listing. Okay, also in the animal costume series, we have Foxy the Imposter. So he's a fox dressed up as a chicken. And this chicken is very skeptical. I love it. And that one's stitched just in DMC. And then this is my favorite of the animal series so far. This is Catacorn. Oh, I'm already sold out of the thread pack. I can add some more, but it might ship later. Um, it's so cute. She's got a little spider hanging off of her little horn there. And she's got rainbow hair for rainbow mane, excuse me. And so you can also get the thread pack for that. Cute. And then this is maybe my favorite of Romy's this year. Sorry, Catacorn. This is It's a Beautiful Day. It says it's a beautiful day to make something. And Romy says that she has all these little elements. She used like a real, well, she kind of made her own little mini skein of floss and a little tiny pattern. And oh, she did a satin stitch for the bobbin, for that bobbin, not that one. She added real pins, real buttons, etc. But she also has these different things charted if you'd rather like stitch the skein of floss than make your own little 3D skein. And the pattern includes those 5 little buttons, 6 buttons, 4 buttons. What's counting? Super cute. Okay, we looked at the fobs. Oh, I don't have it. We're looking at items in chronological order, but let's take a little detour because I added this one later. New. Okay, so Romy has a free chart available, which is this one, Cross Stitching Every Day Keeps the Doctor Away. So cute. And so the chart is free. I won't be adding copies of the free charts to everyone's order because that is a lot of paper and I don't want to create trash where it doesn't need to exist if you're not going to stitch it, you know? But a lot of designers will have a free chart in their rooms for shops to pick up. I am happy to provide those by request. If you see someone post about one that you really love and really want, I can do that, but I won't be doing it automatically, so just keep that in mind. But for Romy's chart, she has a little finishing pack available where you get 2 skeins of thread, garnet, and something blue. Can't see it. You also get, well, let's just read the actual thing. It includes the cotton fabric for the backing, 2 skeins of thread, the star charm that you see, and some hand-dyed chenille. So you don't get the linen, but you get everything else for stitching this pattern. And fun fact, there is an artist design. The little resilient design uses garnet, and you would definitely have enough left over from this skein to stitch something, as long as you didn't do it on like, maybe if you did it on 14 count over 2, maybe it wouldn't be enough for that other one, but probably it would. Just a thought. Okay, so that's Romy. Okay, next up, Puntini. She did an alphabet series last year or 2 years ago, I forget. She has another one. I love alphabet series because I think it's so fun to see what people choose as well, let's just go through them a set at a time, like what people choose as each letter. Obviously, like I always love when it's cat for C, but it's fun when it's other stuff like cherries, boat. It's just super fun. Embroidery, love it. Flamingos, goose, hedgehog, oh my goodness. So these are obviously kind of done in the style of like a little alphabet block. And so you can, she shows you what it's like if you want to stitch them all together, or you can stitch them as little sets, or you could obviously stitch them as smalls. I think she has, is it her or is it another design where they're actually finished as little 3D blocks? I forget if it's hers or not, but you could do that. Oh wait, I wanted to look at jelly, makes me happy too. Mushroom, narwhal, orchid, pomegranate, that's a pretty pomegranate, quail, love it, roses, swan, tree, underwater, that's fun, village, window, Xmas, yellow, interesting, that's fun, and zoo, and then to round it out, she's got 2 different like alphabet fonts as well. So I'm selling the full set of charts all together. You can get a little discount if you bundle them. I don't have them listed separately individually, but if you're interested, let me know and I can get that for you. Okay, and then she has a whole series of When I Think of different things. So the new for market this year, we have When I Think of Flowers, which is super pretty. I love those tulips. And I'm pretty sure she did not give us the detailed information, but she often uses just DMC. And then we also have When I Think of Fruits, which is, look at that little heart strawberry. And another pomegranate. Love it. I want to show you really quickly, we'll look at those pins also. The other When I Think of designs, oh, I'm sold out of When I Think of Stitching, but look how cute it is. When I Think of Halloween. When I Think of Cooking, I think this was a market release last year. When I Think of Easter, which is just so sweet. Look at, and they're painting eggs. Are you kidding? Ugh. And then I guess I'm sold out. One of my big sellers was When I Think of Reading, and it was a little girl reading books, and it was so cute. Okay, then we also have Strawberry Lemonade. Look at the little strawberries in the glass. Oh, adorable. And then we have Summer Trio. So you get all three of these patterns. And if you're like, man, I wish I had some cool buttons or pins or something to accessorize those patterns, you can get them. Paula makes beautiful handmade pins and buttons. I have really limited quantities available. If you order today, I'm placing my order today, or my second order, so I can add a few more. But if you really want to make sure you get a pin, order them now, because I don't get a lot of extra. But there's a set of 3 little summer pins or 8 little summery buttons. Look at that little bumblebee and a little biscuit. Like, I don't understand how people are this talented. The ice cream cone, it's all beautiful. There's also, we're just gonna open a bunch of these and do this way really quick. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we looked at those. So we have the squirrel and acorn set, plus a little bonus leaf, perfect for any little autumn small. This one makes me so happy. Look at that chunky little sheep. It's amazing. Like the detail you get out of these little polymer clay things. It's extraordinary. And then his little skein of yarn. Oh, I love it. And we have a little pumpkin trio. This is the Pink Spring pin set where you get a little bunny and some flowers, but there's also a little button set where you get the bunny, flowers, a sheep, a little gray sheep, black sheep, whatever it is. We love it. The birdhouse, a chunky bee, and a flower. Love it. Okay, and then we have another like spring one. A little carrot and rabbit. Oh, look how cute he is. Look at his little tail. He's so cute. And then if you are a big like month series seasonal stitcher, there is this month's pin set. So they're sold separately. I'm selling them all as a set of the full 12. But you get all 12 pins, all 12 little months, and I think that's super cute. And then we have Birds in Spring button set, where you get all the spring things, including another bunny, a ladybug, another little sheepy. Oh, they're just so precious. And then we have a bird trio, we have the bee and hive, and we have, oh, look at them. These would be so cute in like any spring stitch, any bee stitch. Oh, look at that little squirrel. He's a little triangle and I love him. Okay, so if you're interested in those, order them quickly. She has some patterns like this little moonlight owl that kind of have a pin set that goes with them. That I may or may not still have in stock. Oh, like I still have one of these little pumpkin pin sets. But this year she doesn't have a lot of like specific pairings. Oh, anyway, okay, that's Puntini. Her other market release is this really cute buttons and pins design, and you get the little tiny buttons and the flower button come in the chart. So that's super fun. Okay, let's talk about Sweet Wing Studio. Susan is adorable and I love her, and she's another, just like I love going in her room. I love talking to her. This is one of her designs, Far Better Things. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind, for you C.S. Lewis fans out there. And that is stitched in classic color. Oh, it's stitched in a lot of stuff. It's so cute. This is probably my best-selling Sweet Wing Studio design. This is Goodness and Mercy. Such a sweet little pillow. I love her use of colors because they're like soft, but still, they still pack a punch. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze. It went away. Never mind. Okay, this is the golden thread. Friendship is the golden thread that ties the heart of all the world. Oh, that's beautiful. That'd be really fun if you had like a cool metallic thread, which I definitely do not because I'm a lazy stitcher. And then this is For Such a Time. Perhaps you were created for such a time as this, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful part of Esther's story. And it's stitched in, oh, I don't have a picture, but it's stitched in Forbidden Fiber Co. threads. And I do have a floss pack available. And I know she always has DMC conversions and everything. Okay, this is also maybe tied for bestseller. It is Well. It's this beautiful little quilt block design. And again, like I just love the colors. They're soft, but they're bold. And this goes perfectly with God is Good, which came out last year. It came out a while ago. Oh, it's just beautiful. I wonder what she'll do next. I bet there'll be another one in that little series. And then we have Only Once, which is her market exclusive, which for most people, market exclusive just means it's only available to the shops that attend market for 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, depends, and then it will be available more widely. So if like you don't need to panic about getting everything, because with the exception of anything that says limited edition, these are going to be available for a long time. So don't worry. This is Only Once, be a blessing while you may, only once you pass this way. There we go. Which is a beautiful sentiment. It's just stitched on antique ivory. Beautiful. Okay, let's talk about Pansy Patch. Lori, Pansy Patch, I love her. This is her market exclusive, which is Come Stitch in My Garden. It's so cute. She's got a little bit of a top knot. That cat could be orange so easily. It's just lovely. It's just lovely. This one is stitched on Vintage Country Mocha. Okay, I'm using DMC. Nice. This one, I don't know if she's showed the full picture of it yet, but this is a Words to Stitch By series that she's done. So there is Stitch and Bloom. We can take a quick look at them, but this is Home. And I will add in the full picture once she shows it. But it's just so sweet. Here's the full series. There's Bloom, so it gives you kind of an idea of the full size, because I bet they're all the same stitch count or approximately. But we have Bloom and Stitch. Beautiful. So then you have Home. Oh, her work also just makes me so happy. Okay, then we have the next in the Betsy's Holiday Basket series. So this is Betsy's Easter Basket. That was my alarm to feed Jam, but I fed him early because he was being a little bit of a jerk today. So Betsy's Easter Basket, look at those little Easter eggs in there. Oh, Halloween basket came out at Marketplace this last year, which I also really enjoyed. This made me so excited to see what Halloween designs Pansy Patch comes up with. I get the impression she's not a huge Halloween stitcher, but I believe that she could be a great Halloween designer. That's for sure. Okay, so Betsy's Easter basket. There's also spring, summer, autumn, and winter baskets for Betsy. And then this is a reproduction sampler. I Hannah Alexander. So let's take a look. Here's the original side by side. And then there we go. Ooh, I think that's so fun. I love when samplers are reproduced in like what is true to like what the original colors would have been rather than, I mean, this one's pretty vibrant to begin with, but a lot of times, you know, an old sampler is going to look kind of old and faded, and I love when they're super bright and bold like that. Ooh, it's good. And stitched in a fancy Hare soie d'Alger. But don't worry, she's got you covered with a DMC conversion. I love a small reproduction sampler that still has a lot of detail and a lot of color. That might go on my list. Oh, speaking of, did you know I added a wish list feature? Boom. I keep forgetting to talk about it. But you can add just hit that little add to wish list button, and then you can add your little Stitchy wish list so you can go through, do all of your window shopping for Market, and then narrow down what you're actually going to get or what you want to get later. This is another Market exclusive from Pansy Patch. This is Hester's Easter jumper. Look how sweet she is in her little pink jumper and her little basket of posies. I don't know if they're posies. Oh, yes, it's so cute. I love it very much. Okay, and then we have the next two houses in the Houses on Wisteria Lane series. So we did Peppermint Lane, which were all Christmassy. We did Autumn Lane, or Pumpkin Lane, which were all autumny. And now we're doing Wisteria Lane, which are all very spring-like. So we have Sampler House. Look how cute that little house is with its little ABC and its stitching. Oh, I love it. I love it. We have Sampler House. And then we also have Foxglove House. Oh, look at the fox. Look at that little like salt box house on there. Oh, again, her colors are just extraordinary. So I also have the first three houses in the series. No, I wanted new to old, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have Foxglove and Sampler. Then we just added Peony and Beekeeper, and then I think Wisteria House was the first one. Did I just go past it? Yes, I did. So Wisteria is the first one. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful house. I never pictured myself wanting to live in a purple house, but I want to live in this purple house. Oh, I guess we could do that, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then we have Peony House. Adorable. I love that chunky little purple bird. And then Beekeeper House. So these have all come out already. Oh, look at the Beekeeper House. Look at the little bees. So I have those in stock. And then you can also round out your series. Oh, I guess we didn't want to do that. Hold on. No. Oh, I closed the wrong tab. Okay, I understand. Okay, the point is Pansy Patch is adorable and exquisite, and we love her, and we love her series. She also has a free border on her website where you can stitch, it'll be 9 houses in total, so you can stitch them all together, and I'm pretty sure at Market she will have the smalls, the individual smalls, and the full piece. I don't know if that applies for the new series, but she has it for the Pumpkin Lane and the Peppermint Lane houses, and it's really fun to see them all together. I'm definitely more in the like pick a house or two and stitch a couple smalls and move on, because that's a lot of stitching otherwise. But it's a lot of great stitching. All right, next up we're going to talk about Annie Beez. I don't know why I'm open. Let's just do this. Okay, so this little cutie is Every Heart Beats True. And a little truck full of flowers and a flag and some fireworks. Classic. And it is probably stitched on ice blue linen. Well, a lot of, nope, I'm mixing things up. Never mind. Ice blue linen is just a witch linen. Okay, we have this really pretty little busy bee. How doth the little busy bee improve each shining hour? Oh, look at that urn. I love the negative space in designs like this. So this is stitched on Salt Rock Colored Cotton using DMC. You'll love to see it. I guess we're going to do this way. Okay. Many Mansions. This makes me think of the song My Father's House. Big House? What is it called? I don't know. I'm not going to sing it for you, but I bet it's stuck in your head. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Big, big house where we can play football. It's the worst song. But it's a great sentiment. In my father's house, there are many mansions. I would make that purple now that I've seen that purple house. And again, just stitched in DMC. Okay, this one I love. I am not a huge sampler person. I would not actually stitch this. I don't think. I would add it to my stash and look at it for many years. But I love the text. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over. Hear the wind blow. Roses are red, love. Violets are blue. Angels in heaven know I love you. Oh, and a little pink house. Oh, that's a really pretty little house. Well, it's a pretty big house. It's a 3-story house. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have more pears. So the first set of pears was either red or blue. So we had red work pears. So cute. Again, little 3D finishes. Pears in the shape of pears. Snozzberries that taste like snozzberries. And then we have the blue work pears. And then most recently, the Anjou pears, which I have to stock up on some more of because they're sold out. This is obviously my favorite trio because orange. And then this year, we're getting green pears. And this one, sorry, orange, but this one might be my favorite because she used a green linen and then white stitching. The other ones are all like the color of the pears from the stitching. But I just think that's so sweet. Look at their little pear stems. What are those stitched on? 36 count agave linen from Zweigart. Interesting. And stitched using DMC, or not DMC, stitched using Dinky Dyes silk. But you could definitely sub in any light, creamy, overdyed, or DMC. Oh, love it. And then this is what everyone has sold out. Uh-oh. Okay, well, this is what everyone's been super excited about from Annie Beez. This was an exclusive series that she did a little ways back, and it is now available. 12 Days of Christmas Stockings. You get a book with all 12 designs. Here's a little peek at some of them. I pre-ordered a bunch. I have sold out of what I pre-ordered. I will get more, but this is one of those things that this is going to be super popular. So if it sells out, I'll get more, but it might ship a little bit later. So I need to make a note to do that. Annie Beez, Annie Beez. I'm going to write 12 days and hope that I remember what that means. Okay, next up, let's talk about Blueberry Ridge. This is the daughter of Pansy Patch, Lori from Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. So this is Emily, and this is her first time. Well, I think I met her at Market last year, but this is her first time being at Market as a designer. And so this is actually a recent release. It's the Sampler Seasons series that she's done. So this one came out this past winter, called Winter. Look at the little cup. I love it. It's a really fun monochromatic piece. It's another one where picking out like a fun little wintry palette and stitching it in a bunch of colors would be so much fun to play around with. Okay, but new for Market, we have Spring. Oh, look at the umbrella and the boots. See, like I would want to stitch those boots yellow. This is stitched using Weeks Dye Works Madison Rose. Only 3 skeins. That's pretty impressive. So it must not be the biggest design. 184 by 124. That's a Tuesday. And then Autumn came out a little ways back. I'm also sold out of that one. Here's Autumn. Oh, that one might be my favorite. Look at the little like bushel of apples. Super cute. So you get like some classic little cross stitch elements and then some fun stuff in a nice little monochromatic, but doesn't have to be monochromatic sampler. And then this is part of what will be a new series, Bramble Cottage. So this is number 1, and I think she's planning to stitch them all together. I forget. It's in the description if you care. But look how sweet this is. This is like, that's a nice color palette. Stitched in Classic Colorworks, Gentle Art, and Weeks Dye Works, but DMC provided. That's a cute little blue house. I guess I'm into colorful houses all of a sudden. I don't know. I was about to say this is my favorite from her, but it's not. We'll look at that next. This is Pine Tree Chalet, and it's such a cute little, like, almost like cloche design. Snow globe. It's a snow globe design. Okay, okay. But how pretty is that? I love it. I'm hoping that will be a series. It is a new snow globe design featuring a ski chalet and pine trees. Okay, coffee time. It's beautiful. This is my favorite. This is All Hallows Eve. It's a very beautiful, vibrant, yet primitive Halloweenish. Well, not Halloween it is, but like, oh, although here's the thing, you take out the text, that's just very autumny. Maybe take out the text, take that part out, make it gold instead, and you don't have very much black. It doesn't have to be Halloween. And you've just saved yourself all that stitching from that bottom piece, although look how fun that little block is. That border. Oh, I love the little motifs on the house. I love breaking up solid stitching with like subtle shading and whatever. My words are going. Okay, we gotta keep moving. We have a lot of stitching left. Okay, let's talk about Primitive Hare. And actually for Primitive Hare, we're gonna do it this way because she released more stuff since I posted. She released her stuff in 2 batches. This is her new book. This is Cross Stitcher's World. It has 6 patterns that you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. So you get all 6 patterns. She's got a little bit of a top knot happening, and I'm here for it. Stitch time is me time. Amazing. Good sentiments with needles and threads. 6 patterns. Oh, look at this little trims collection thing where you can put some little of your favorite buttons and trims. So cute. Okay, and that's just the cover of the book. Okay, we love it. This one is definitely the bestseller right now. This is It's Not Hoarding If It's Cross Stitch. We can all agree, especially at this time of year, right? And then this is the next in her Women Who Made History series. So there's one for Harriet Tubman and one for Anne Frank, and now we have Marie Curie. Now is the time to understand more so that we may fear less. Ooh. This is a market exclusive kit. This is a little basket. See, basket. Sort of like a fabric bin almost. Called the Cross Stitch Queen. And your kit comes with everything except for the DMC threads. But you get all the other, you get the linen, you get, I'm assuming, whatever fabric you need for finishing, you get the trims, you just don't get the threads themselves. Okay. She also is doing some stickers, which I think is maybe the first time she's done stickers. So you have Frog Happens. Don't talk to me. I'm counting, and it's not hoarding if it's cross stitch. Perfect for water bottles, floss boxes, all kinds of stuff. Snow Beez is so beautiful. Look at that little snow maiden, snow queen. I don't know, but she's got her little snow bees. Oh, they're very cute. It's probably stitched on old Salem linen. Ah, she's brilliant. Okay, and then Issy has 3 new linens this year. So she does a lot of these really cool printed linens. And then she'll have designs that are kind of made specifically for these patterns. So I think the Cross Stitch Queen, no, in the Cross Stitchers World book, that the Stitch Time is Me Time is on this one. So you have this like printed border essentially, but then space for your design. You get it. Okay, so available in 30 count or 40 count. This one is super grungy and creepy and cool. This is Underwater, also available in 30 or 40 count. And she has a pattern on that. And then she has a new dyed linen called Kiss Me in Paris, which is only in 30 count right now. But it's this lovely like dusty rose kind of thing. And then we'll take a look at some of the patterns that are on each of those at a later point. But here we have, Izzy always does some really cool handmade pins and scissor fobs. And this is probably my favorite ever. This is the Cat's Trio. You get these 3 cute little cat faces. She also did a cat fob, Mrs. Wilson. I don't know why we're so formal, but I really enjoy it. I have sold out of my pre-ordered amount, but should be able to get more. And then, of course, she must be married. Maybe married? I don't know. Dog and cat? Sure. This is Mr. Gibson with his little top hat and his top hat and tails. Get it? Because he's got a tail. Oh, I cracked myself up. Also sold out of this one, but can probably get more. This is the Leprechaun Fob because she has a new St. Patrick's Day Queen of the Needles design. So got a leprechaun fob to go with it, as well as the Luck of the Irish pin set. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. So you get these 3 pins, a little. Why can I not think of the word? Beerstein. There we go. A little leprechaun hat with rainbow and the pot of gold. And you might be thinking, well, what would I need that for? Here is the St. Patrick Queen of the Needles. Look how cute those pins look with her. And so if you've never stitched one of Izzy's needle books before, inside has like 3 stitched panels like this for the different sizes of needles. I wonder if this size 28 being stitched in rainbow is because that's her preferred needle count. I don't know. And then there's a front design and a back design. Back up here. Okay, so Izzy also has thread keeps, excuse me, that kind of go with the different designs. So these are little wooden thread keeps with a design on them. We need to drink more coffee. So there's a dog one with the little bunny that goes with, oh, we'll look at the pattern in a moment, the cat one, St. Patrick's, and this lovely creepy mermaid lady from the deep. Okay, let's do some more coffee. This little lady, Mademoiselle Levere, I don't know, but she's a fancy little bunny lady. And so she is stitched on the Kiss Me in Paris linen. And then I know you can get these little like purse finishing pieces. You can get them sometimes at the craft store. So this is not a kit, this is just for the pattern. But it's pretty cool. And Izzy does most of her designs in DMC. Okay, so here we have a pattern made for this Queen's Meadow linen. This is Hail the Queen. A queen bee, obviously, if you get it, right? Look at these fancy little, like, are these bee ladies? Because they've got wings, they got little bee butts. Or are they just like, they're just disguised, they're just offering a tribute of the flower. I don't know, but it's pretty. That's what I know. Okay, and then we have Keeper of the Secrets, and she is stitched on that underwater linen. Oh, she's got some good makeup. This is probably my best-selling primitive hair pattern, which honestly surprised me quite a bit. This is Furry Babies, and you get all three patterns. All guests must be approved by a bite, dog mum, cat mum. A little definition. Which is for dog mom, someone who gives everything to make sure her dog lives their best life. Professionally belly rubber, ear scratcher, and treat giver, provides unconditional love. And for cats, provide the lifestyle their cat expects and deserves. Professional back scratcher, back stroker, and chin scratcher. That's super cute. Okay, we looked at the St. Patrick's Queen of the Needles. This is part of a whole series of needle books. This is the Reader Queen of the Needles. Let's take a look. Oh, look at the back is this cute little bookshelf. Oh, I love it. She's got a whole stack of books, just one more page. I think we can all relate. And then we have Nashville Market Survivor, which if you follow Izzy on Instagram, she talked about the inspiration for this pattern. She apparently got the flu, excuse me, during or after or before, I don't know, Nashville Market weekend. I'm glad that I did not get sick from her, because that is it's a lot of people in a small space. But she got sick, but still had like a week to go before she was teaching at another event the next weekend. So she was proud of herself and her team for surviving. But it's a pretty fun little Nashville Market specific piece. Oh, and then these are just some previous scissor props. I also have the chance to stock up on a lot of primitive hair linen. So I don't tend to carry a huge stock of it. I have some in stock now, but this is your chance, if there's something you've been looking for, waiting for, wanting, etc., to grab it. So we have Old Salem in the standard cut and the large size. We have the Old New England, the Pirates linen, Jack-o'-lantern, another one of those fun printed ones. Christmas greenery is another. It's got like the little holly berries on the edges. This magic mushroom one is super fun. These are just other primitive hair things. We have the dark spell linen, which is probably like the best-selling, most popular one, in two different sizes. Wicked Woods, which I love that little pumpkin. It's kind of a spooky pumpkin. Ancient Stones, Bolin. This one I think is used on a couple in the cross stitch book, and then it's also used for the Reader Queen of the Needles needle book. Snowfall, love. Ocean Silk, which is beautiful. Winter Frost. Irish Bog Sky is this nice grungy. It's really good for nice primitive things. Those are patterns. We have the Tudor Berry linen, which is just delicious. Mermaid Soul, which I do hate the name of, but it is a really beautiful linen. Pattern, Mighty Oak linen. White Stardust. Tempest, this is another one of my favorites. It can dye pretty differently, as you can see there. I'd say that usually looks more like that blue version. Oh, the Royal Bee linen is a really fun printed. And if there's a primitive hair linen that you're looking for that you don't see there, let me know, because I don't have them all, but I could get them all. Okay, so we're gonna skip over primitive hair because we just did that. This one is from Thistles. This will be in the Yarn Tree room. It's this cute little red, white, and blue summer birdhouse trio. I love that little like stork guy. Is it a stork? Pelican? I don't know birds. I just know cute. And then this is a new designer to market. I've carried them for a few months now. They are, I think, over in the UK, but this is Cosford Rise Stitchery. So they have 4 new charts for market, including Red Red Rose Sampler, which is just the prettiest little band sampler. I like that row of swans the best. And then we have Wally dogs. Excuse me, you get both of those dogs. Super cute. Look at their little like curly Q tails. Adorable. You have In the Dale. This is, I think, is my bestseller from Cosford Rise. These little happy little bunnies in the little pond with the duck, and it's just so cute. And then this is Till All the Seas Run Dry. Look at that whale. It's a little pin drum. I like when you can see the full, like all the sides of the drum. And I will love you still, my dear, till all the seas run dry. Oh, that means I'll love you forever. Okay, then we're going to get into Janette Douglas. I'm just going to open these up in their own tabs real quick. Bear with me. Janette Douglas is another where I have already placed my pre-order, and I have sold out of some of what I have pre-ordered, but should be able to get more. So this is the Heart and Home sampler. You get these 4 adorable little houses with their adorable little border, and it's just so sweet and stitchy. It's just like, this just feels like classic cross stitch in the best way, you know what I mean? There's also a thread pack available because she often stitches in silks, as well as some silk lame, from Rainbow Gallery. And so rather than having to spend like hundreds of dollars to get all the silks you would need for this project, you can spend $84. It's not insignificant to get just the silks for the project itself. And then the same thing for this Needle Be True sampler. Ooh, this is like not something I would stitch, but I am so excited to see it stitched up. It looks like there's just a few little specialty stitches hiding in there. Something else that's really fun with patterns like this is Janette Douglas does this, a lot of people do this, where you can stitch the full sampler or they've got pieces of it reworked into smalls. So there's this little like pin cushion, fob, what looks like a little needle book or a little small. Super cute. Okay, then we have the garden box. I don't have the box available for sale, but you can get them. I do have for this, so this pattern comes with these 4 little designs. And I'm assuming finishing instructions to finish them into these fun little, like this is a little needle book that you can pop out of that tray and do as a needle book. This is like a little pin book or needle book or something. I don't know exactly what they are, but see how you can take it out, right? A little biscornu and then a little like long skinny pin cushion. There is a wool accessory pack that goes with it. So you have all the wool pieces needed to finish these accoutrements, as well as the handmade pins, which look like they are from Puntini. I could be wrong. They might just be just another button company. Both beautiful. You get this little wooden ruler and the buttons. So definitely make sure that you get your pre-order in for something like that. Oh, it's really cute. In a similar style, we have the shepherd's box. So same size style box, finished into slightly different things, as you can see over here. This one, the finishing pack comes with the wools, okay, this is definitely Puntini, comes with the pins and buttons and a waxer. Doesn't, the waxer might actually be separate. Wools for backing. Oh, as well as the sheep waxer from Noteworthy Needle. And then you also get the little ruler. So there you go. This one also comes with a thread pack option with the Gloriana silk threads. So again, get your order in soon because. Okay, and then there's a whole series of these little mini bouquets from Janette Douglas. So we have number 3, spring, and number 4, summer. I think I am out of stock of 1 and 2. Autumn and winter came out, but I can get more. I will get more because I'll be able to see them in person and just, like her color choices are lovely. And I love things like this where you can get a very like classic Janette Douglas design, but it's little, it's attainable. Oops. And then here's summer, adorable. And then we have a reproduction, adaptation and reproduction is how she puts it. So this is the Crown Sampler 1840 reproduction adaptation. Well, which one is it, Janette? I'm sorry, is that like a little squirrel in a little like lounge chair? Because that is what it appears to be, right? That's pretty cute. Okay. And then we have the mini bouquet collection. So Janette Douglas released these 12 designs as freebies, monthly freebies. Last year, 2 years ago, I'm not sure. They're not available anymore as freebies, but they are now available all together in a book form. So if you missed out and you're really sad, don't worry. We've got you covered now. And so they're nice little like monthly bouquets, but they're not like too strictly monthly. Like this is February, but you could have that out anytime. And it's fun to see them all stitched together like this. So you can stitch them together, you can stitch them as smalls, you can stitch your favorite, you can stitch them all. That should be like a cross-stitch tagline of some sort. Okay, and then new for market, we have Chubby Bee. Look how chunky he is. I don't enjoy bees very much, but I love this bee. And he is in the little Chubby Animal series. In the fall, we had Chubby Fox, so I will be stocking up on him. He is honestly almost as popular as the Chubby Bee. I think a lot of people missed him in the fall, but luckily he's here for the market party. And then if you missed it last year, we got Chubby Bunny. Look how cute. And then the year before, we got Chubby Bird. So if you've missed all of them, we got you covered. If you just need a Chubby Bee, we got you covered. Oh, they're so cute. And they're nice and little. These are like 80 by 80. Less than? Okay, she didn't tell us, but that's not a long stitch. And there's a lot of empty space. Empty space? Whatever. You know what I mean. I'm gonna drink more coffee. Okay, I have to go do my other job soon, so we're gonna wrap things up. But first, we're gonna talk about Teresa Kogut because she's in the Overachievers Club because she has, I believe, it's 10 designs, but one of those designs is a book that has 8 designs, so that's actually 17 designs, and that's just ridiculous and unfair in a major way. So let's take a look at what she's coming to market with because, whoa. So first up we have Serenity. This is, I think, my bestseller right now, and I can see why. Look how beautiful that is. Ugh. I have no words. It's just beautiful. And it's where like colors are like muted, but not boring. They're very beautiful. I wouldn't say bold in this case, but yeah. Okay, and then this is maybe tied for bestseller. This is And God Saw. And God saw everything he made, and it was good. That is a beautiful border. Also, here's a fun thing. Like you could stitch just this little thing and it'd be a little small. You could stitch just this part and it would be a long, skinny thing, but you could do it if you wanted. Or you can stitch just this little insert and that would be beautiful too. Teresa Kogut, you gotta stop. How are we supposed to keep up with you? Okay, and then this is Sacred from the Faith in Stitches series. I'm not sure what else is in this series. O most holy heart of Jesus, fountain of every blessing, I adore thee, love thee with a all. I can't read that upside down. I offer this poor heart of mine. Okay. We can read it more carefully later. But it's, if you are a person of faith, excuse me, that might be the perfect stitch for you. And we opened it twice. Okay, and then we have wherever there are birds, there is hope. That's lovely. Look at that big old funky chicken. I don't know if he's a chicken. but he's kind of a funky shaped bird, and I really love him. It's a lot of stitching though, Teresa. Okay, then we have a reproduction sampler, Remembrance. This is so sweet. Remembrance is the sweetest flower of all the world's perfuming. Memory guards its sun or shower. Love keeps it blooming. Oh. This one is super fun, just a simple life. I really love the little ducks and the fish in the water. Also, I don't know what this bird is, but he's hilarious. I'm going to stitch just him, 100%. So we have this nice little like farm scene of sorts, and I love when there's things like this with kind of an unusual, not unusual, but like not fully symmetrical border. So we've got like half of it is in this little viney border, and then half with the flowers, and then half with these flowers. I love that, because it can get boring to stitch 4 sides of the same border, you know? Okay, and then we have Strawberry Sheep. I appreciate that Teresa Kogut is doing more and more smalls in addition to these giant fabulous samplers that she gives us. But I especially appreciate it when it's cute little sheep like this. This is another pretty popular one. This is Voice So Sweet. He speaks, and the sound of his voice is so sweet. The birds hush their singing. Cute. Look at that bird. He has a hat. That's all. He's a bird with a hat. I need to stitch him. And then this sweet little heart is Spring is Hope. So cute. But don't worry. There's more. So we have Needleworker's Oath, which I guess is technically a small chart, but also it's not at all, because look at that dress. She is here for business. I love that she has a whole cabinet for her flosses, and I love this cute little basket of fabric, and I love this little cat, but he should be orange. And so the Needleworker's Oath is, I promise to keep needlework in my hoop and try with all my heart to stitch daily. Extraordinary. Okay, now here's where she reaches true overachiever status, because she has for us the Hello Spring book. This follows Hello Autumn and Hello Halloween. This book has 8 designs. So we have this beautiful cover image, but there's more. So there's also Cottage Bouquet. Wait, is that the cover? Yeah, okay. Cover is Cottage Bouquet. There's also Cottage House. There's also Home Sweet Home. There's also The Buzzing of the Day Assures a Restful Night. I love this. Like the contrast of those two. Ooh, it's beautiful. I also love anything that has a moon on it. Okay, and then there's more. As of course, there's Strawberry Delight. Look how fun that is on a dark fabric. Oof. Cherry Jubilee. The bird who dares to fall is the bird who learns to fly. Cute. And then a couple more smalls. We have Cherry, no, that's Cherry Jubilee. This is Stitcher's Strawberries. Would go real cute, stitched up next to Strawberry Sheep. And then Sweet Wren. And look, he's got a hat too. Oh, I love it. So you got all 8 of those for only $30. That is less than $4 a pattern. That's bananas. All right, I need to get ready for work, but first we're going to talk about Mislay Pages and Bendy Stitchy. So Bendy will be distributing Mislay Pages in her room. So she's newer to print. This is a cute little nautical design, Let's Sail Away, which I think was released on the recent Floss Tube cruise. Floss Tube at Sea is what they called it. A little cruise retreat, which there'll be another one. Go check out Bendy Stitchy's page for more. So we have Sail Away. We also have Bloom. Bloom in your own time. No, Bloom in your own way and your own time. Beautiful. And then Spring's Promise. Oh, look at those beautiful, beautiful swans. And then we also have Bendy Stitchy has 4 designs for market. Let's take a look. We have Pirate Quaker. And so this is, I gotta go to work. Pirate Quaker, she has given us four different, no, four, three, two, I don't know. She's given us a couple different colorways. So she stitched it in Sulky Petites, then she stitched it in Cottage Garden Threads, which look like those would it maybe exist or be similar to the ones in the Hearts for Pam thread pack. It's not a Hearts for Pam design unless Pam is a pirate and we didn't know. Um, but it looks like you'd be able to find those. And then I think she says she also gave DMC conversion. Okay, nice. So you have a fun little pirate Quaker. I we just ended up watching Pirates of the Caribbean randomly, and it kind of held up and also did not hold up. But it was a fun thing to revisit that I hadn't seen in like 20 years. But you have all these fun little piratey elements down to a rat, because you got a rat on a pirate ship, because that's what happens on big old boats. You got your little yo-ho, you got skull and crossbones, all the classic stuff, a little ship's wheel. It's super cute. How big is this? Where's your stitch count? Don't know. Why do I have two different font sizes? Don't know. Okay, this is maybe my favorite from Bendy Stitchy. This is the Needle Heathen Biscornu. Last year there was a Needle Heathen needle book that was very much like each page was like any size, any type, whatever. Like that's how I do my needles. But now we have a little Biscornu, so you can see like the sides. You've got your 28, 26, etc. And you got a little heart and hand design. Super cute. Let's take a quick look at the Needle Heathen from last year. Needle Heathen, any type, any size, and then cute little needle, not needle, little stitchy thing. There was a limited edition, super limited edition pin set that went with it. I found two of them while I was moving. So if you missed out, this is your chance, excuse me, to get it. I also found a third one that's got a broken piece, so maybe I'll add that to the sales section. You can have 3 out of 4 pins, but look how cute they are. So snap those up if you want them. And then next from Bendy Stitchy, we have Rappaccini's Quaker. I don't know how to say that. I've just been calling it the Poison Garden Quaker because it's based off of a poisonous garden, whatever. You know what I mean. We got to go to work. I got to switch my brain into a different gear. The point is, it's very fun and very pretty and very poisonous. Ooh. And she's just on a Quaker streak, and I love it. And then we also have Pocketbook Peacocks, antique pocketbook inspired. So pretty. All right, I gotta go to work. You gotta go to work. We'll be back for part 3, maybe part 4. I don't know. But there's some more goodies that are coming to Nashville Market. Leave a comment below. Tell me 3 favorites that you have. That's the same thing we did before, but for this video, I'll pick a winner on the 25th of February. So leave me a comment. Let me know 3 things that are on your Nashville Market wish list, and maybe you'll win some shopping money. Okay, love you. Goodbye.